like I said, I've got this short on the Aussie CAD, and it's the only thing I'm in at the moment. There is a potential for gold short here, an inside bar. I'm not a real fan of trading gold. I'm still very, very hesitant about trading it. So I've lost a lot of money in gold over the past years. So I just don't like to trade it too much. It's my nemesis, if you will. I really don't expect a lot to be going on until after the news. So this could be a boring session. Can you make me the presenter? Yeah, let me see how I can do that. If anybody wants to share, I'm more than happy to let them share. So let me just see this. How do I? Oh, he left. Goodbye. Anybody's got a good idea and they want to share it, don't hit. Well, maybe we'll get Glenn to share his. Hey.
Well, as you know me, I'm trading one or two pairs at most at the same time. So as I'm in a euro-US dollar short, maybe I will enter GU short, but for me, too late a bit for now. So
Yeah, I was looking at the GU a little earlier for short, but
because 123.38 would be perfect short for me. I missed it because I didn't look at it, and now already 8 pips away. So
well, it's still good to the 20. It'd probably be still good to the 25, which is five pips away. But wow. I think that's where she's going to bounce and turn around and start heading north. Can you tell me your entry price, stop loss on the AC trade? Yeah, my entry was 102.457. Stop loss is 102.632 at the moment. It will trail down to once I'm 5-6 pips into profit. It will trail. It will go to break even and then trail. So if I decide to stay in it that long. More than likely, I'm going to I'm shooting for, I don't know, four or 5 pips here. 5. I'll probably get out around, I'll probably get out, yeah. So let's see. Let's see where it goes. So I can flip through some charts here. I got 30 seconds till the next candle, so let's see what we've got building. Inside bar on the EU is broke to the short, but MAs are not in right order. We have a continuation going to happen on the ECAD to go short. Yeah. We'll be getting an inside bar signal on the euro pound. There it is there. That would be a good short there. Let's move that up a little bit. I got a sell signal on the euro dollar. Let's see here, pound, nothing on the pound yen, nothing on the pound dollar, UCAD. I did pretty good on the UCAD earlier this morning here. There's pulled the trade out right there. Well, actually, I posted that in the room, so. Inside bar to go long. I'm not going to touch that one on the UCHF. Nothing going on there. So let's go back to this euro pound, see if that broke. See what happens here. Oh yeah, it did break. I'm going to take that short. Take it down. So I'm in the euro pound at 0.89948. So got in a little bit late. I lost a whole pip on my entry late. Yeah, we're good there. Aussie CAD is just waffling a little bit. It'd be nice to get a push down. Probably get a pull back to the 50 and then maybe down from there, but we'll see. All right, so I think we're about to take profit on that EJ. I'm probably going to stall here at this double bottom here, so I might just, there's another one right here, so you know what, just take the money and run. So, yeah, I got out of that. Close the EJ for profit. Oh, DAX. We were looking at that this morning, eh? What is it, 400 level? Oh, we have a signal on the DAX to go short. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I have a signal to go short. I don't know. I don't trade the DAX a lot, so I'm really not that versed in it, Glenn. Maybe I should study it a little bit more. So, can we talk about what you have developed for MT4? Oh, yeah, my chart switcher program here. Yeah, well, you know what? I have a couple people using it right now and testing it out, and I think they like it. Um, I really haven't had too much feedback from any of them, but um, you know that with it within MT4 itself that it pardon me, just moved my chair here. Uh, you know, you can't if you want to switch between charts time frames, you've got to do it manually. Where I've developed with a really good programmer, a buddy of mine, we've developed a program that allows you to uh, have 4 or 5, however many time frames you want on one chart, and then you can look at your pairs, and as you are, like for an example here, I'm looking at the DAX on 5-minute, 15-minute, and a 1 hour, and all I really have to do is whatever assets that I want to trade, so I put them in the chart, and when I push on the button for, for an example, for the Aussie CAD, all of the time frames pop up. Plus, I can float the program from one, I can actually undock this program, if you will, from the native MT4 platform and put it on its own chart on another monitor to and then still be able to change between the pairs. It is an app, but it's not an well, it's built as an indicator, but it has some locking mechanisms in it at the moment. I think we can talk about that offline there, Glenn, if you want. But yeah, it's pretty unique. I know that there are programs that have where you can have the multi time frames down here in the bottom inside the same window, which is fine. But the beauty of this is I can make this whatever size I want. I can add it, remove it. I can float it to a different monitor. So, yeah, it's a pretty unique program. And I think we're going to, I was talking with, my programmer. I think we're going to release it probably in the next couple of weeks for a couple $100. We've got a lot of time and money invested in this, a lot, and if it pays for itself, great. If it doesn't, then the few people that actually have purchased it are going to enjoy it. It's going to be locked to your computer. So, and then if you want to change it from computer to computer, you've got to send me a request, and we'll move it. We'll give you a new lock for it. That's what we're testing out right now, is our locking mechanism. So, all right, where were we? So hopefully I answered your question, Glenn. I don't know if I did a very good job of it. I'm not a good marketer. I've been on the search for a marketing person for quite a long time, and I've really never found one. I wish I could, because I think that for MT4 this could be a really big thing for a lot of people. I don't mind supporting it and doing webinars and teaching people how to install it and everything else. But I've really got to find somebody that can market it for me, because I don't have the time, nor do I really know how to do it. So, all right. So we have a potential sell here on the things. Everything is kind of sideways. So I'm kind of waffling whether or not I actually want to take any trades for another hour. We have an inside bar on the Euro CAD for a short. Never did break, so, but you know, my 1 hour time frame is telling me that it's pretty much sideways. It's kind of stopping at you know, there's some resistance here at 148.387. So I'm being beat up on this Aussie CAD that I took. I should have taken the small profit that I had and got the hell out of it, but I never did. So I will probably hold this to the 200, which is another four and a half pips, and then close it. Dow, I don't trade the Dow.
David, what's your Euro GBP if you want to trade thing the other way? If you did go short on it.
I'm already out of that Euro. I'm glad I got out of it. You know, it's like I got out of it, you know, 10 minutes ago, I guess, or 5 minutes ago, roughly. Yeah, like I said, I don't really see a lot going on. Maybe this was a bit of a I don't know. There's not really a whole ton going on. Glenn, what you see on my chart here, Aussie CAD, AJ, Aussie dollar, Euro, Aussie. These ones that are on here are primarily all I trade. I used to trade a lot more, but you know, I'm as a scalper, I'm looking for something that's less than 2 pips, maximum less than 3 pips spread, so that I can you know, just take advantage of you know, like a 4 or 5 pip move and be done with it. That's kind of my goal. Yeah. Are you short the DAX? Well, it looks like that would have been a good trade on the DAX to go short. Yeah, I just added the DAX this morning as to look at it again. I used to have it on here, and I used to also have the, and that's a good thing about, like, for an example here, let's go to my chart switcher program for a second here. If I want to add a program to it, or you know, I can just go in here and I can add, let's go with the, I don't know, let's go over, oops. Right, let's cancel this for a second. Let's go over and let's add the, what did you want me to add there? You were looking at the USD SEK. All right, so let's do that. Let's just add it really quickly. right, now I've just added that pair, so now I can look at it. It's pretty oops. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Yeah, so I can add pairs as I need to, or or remove them. The other thing is also with your market watch. If you have the market watch and you just want to look at a different pair, you can just pull it and drop it on, and as well, and it'll pull that pair on, but it won't put it in your your continued list unless you actually add it to the list. So yeah, see, I wouldn't trade that. 16 pips is just like took me forever to get to where I want to go. I mean, yeah. All right, let's just so I'm going to remove that off there. So, and let's take a look. Yeah, pound Aussie. Let's take a quick look at the pound Aussie. Sure. Yeah, pound Aussie is setting up to go long. In my opinion. I'll when I'm looking at it, I'll probably look at if I get a signal to go long here and it breaks the big number, I'll look to take it to take it to that level right there. What was which is 161.107. Yeah, you're off the train now. You're going to work. All right. Well, enjoy your day. All right. So, yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me on this ACAD at the moment. Just pull my stop down. Long term, it's actually showing that it's uptrend, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, everything all right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Well, we were looking at the pound Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's really not a whole I don't have the Aussie New Zealand, but let's pull it on. What's going on here? Hang on here. I lost my really? Oh. No. I don't know what I did now. Just bear with me a second here. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, there we are. Whew. All right, let's reset that now. All right, we were looking at the Aussie New Zealand. Yeah, see, we have a bounce off the 200 on the Aussie New Zealand, but all my MAs are upside down, so really not looking at that one. All right. Yeah, there's really not a whole heck of a lot going on. I'm not getting a lot of, I got an E. Let's just go take a quick look at that. No, that's not AJ. A potential, an older buy on the AJ that's just not going anywhere. Nothing's going anywhere. So maybe I'll just hop off this and do it again another time. Go back to bed. Well, unless anybody has any questions. Glenn, you have any questions you want to ask me, or anybody? No? I don't know.
Everything's ticking very slowly at the moment.
Pardon me? Oh.
Everything's ticking very, very slowly at the moment. We have...
I have a Euro Aussie short. I'm just not keen on it at the moment.
See what gets shaken up in 14 minutes time with the services PMI for GBP.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll just leave it on a chart here, and I'll come back in 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. I have an inside bar short here on the EuroCAD. I'm just going to take that. There you go. I'm just going to throw a little 5 pip take profit on it. All right, I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. A couple minutes.
Cool.
Two of these things fell off this morning.
Oh no. Actually, want to take that vacuum off it and just put some normal glue on it, or silicone or something.
Do you use this?
Yes, I do.
And then you find the thing to hang it.
I actually think the better idea is to drill a hole.
I'm just going to hang it around the tap.
Yeah, and put a couple into it instead of a stupid thing.
All right, I'm back. So see, the paint hasn't started to dry yet. I got taken out of my Aussie CAD. So yeah. Oh, Adam, could I explain a bit more about Sure, I can do that. Well, first I have an EA that that has an automatic take profit, an automatic stop loss, and trailing stop in it. And I've got it set up on a single chart by itself. It manages all my trades. In the case of emergency only, like for an example, if we get any major spikes or anything, and so it's a 15 pip stop loss, 40 pip take profit, and a 5 pip trailing stop, and it works really well for me. But rarely do I allow it to get to that level. Because as a scalper, I don't, I just want to get in and get out and take my, so I'm just looking at different levels of support and resistance, double tops, double bottoms, trend lines, like we can go back to this Aussie CAD for an example. So I moved my stop loss was way up here, so my stop loss is at this double top to begin with. Let me pull this down a bit. But when I entered this trade, I was looking for 10, 11 pips. I did have 4 and I never got out of it, unfortunately. It went against me. So if it breaks above the 200 and my moving averages start to go, I'll get out of the trade. So basically I got out at this resistance level right here, or support. So and yeah, so I just try to get in and get out as quick as I can with different support levels and resistance levels. But like I said, I have an automatic an EA that automatically puts all my take profits, stop losses in, just so that, because sometimes I'll forget to do it. So as long as it's done automatically for me, then at least it's there. And really managing the trades as a scalper, there's really not a lot of managing to do. If you're in profit and you see that you've come to a level, of resistance or support, take the trade off the table. So let's just take a quick look here and see if there's something I can see. So here I put the Euro Aussie. I threw this trend line on there. So basically, I'm looking for a pullback up above the 10. My moving averages are separating. I'm looking here to the left, and I see that I have some resistance right here. So I'll be looking for a short in and around the break of the 75 to go short. And how long will I sit on that trade? Probably, if I was to get into it, I would be looking at this double bottom right here. So depending on where the signal is and how I get into the trade, I need a pullback here to get above the 10 or an inside bar below the 75. But you can see that it's been really going sideways for a while now. So likelihood is, on a higher time frame, 1 hour, it's looking like it wants to go north. So it's a bit of a risky trade, a riskier trade. But I don't know if that explains the question or not. Adam, I don't know. I'm not polished, I apologize. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So I see here on the Aussie CAD that the 200 is holding the for the shorts, and our MAs are getting a little tighter together. The 30 is flat, the 200 is flat, so it's not really a good spot to be taking any trades. AJ, there's nothing going on the AJ. We have a Aussie dollar potential short, but my MAs are upside down. So I'm really just gonna sit on that one as well. There's really not a lot going on this morning. I've probably said that a dozen times now. You're probably getting sick of hearing it. Okay, so there's a potential short. So this broke above. There'll be a setup here to go short on the EJ again. So this is looking fairly good for a short, but we have still 1 minute and 30 odd seconds left of this 5-minute candle. So we have to wait and see what it does. And if so, this is the swing low that it's going to try and break right now. So pardon me, drink of water here. So we could be getting a signal on the euro pound to go short. EJ, there's really not a lot going on the EJ. Okay, let's go look at the UJ. UJ is setting up for a long here. It is I try not to trade against the 200. So if I was to take it long, I would only take it up to the big number, which is about 7 pips. I like to trade in direction of the 200. So I really would be inclined to be taking shorts. And that's, but so to me, taking it long is a counter trend trade. It is it is a valid, but it's not one that I would recommend taking for myself. So it's not, yeah, pardon me. All right. Yeah, there's a little bit of news going on right now. Yeah. So let's see what that's going to do for us here.
GDP's figures were better, but it's just whipsawing around and
Right.
hardly did a thing.
Pardon me?
Hardly did a thing.
Oh
I was
yeah.
just watching GDP. Yeah, I was just watching GDP USD now, and the figures came out. It whipsawed around a little bit, but not really much of a range movement.
Well,
See what happens at 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's a lot happening then.
Yeah, that's what time is it there now?
11:30 in the morning, 11:30.
Right. So it's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Let's look at the euro. Yeah, I have nothing on the euro. On the pound, it looks like I might be I'll be looking for longs, but again, I've just got to get across here. Or an inside bar. We'll get, if I get an inside bar to go long here on the euro, on the pound dollar, I'll probably take it long. So okay. Yeah. 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 What? Risk risk ratio basically. If I yeah, I'm underwater on the on the ECAD at the moment. I my stop is at 17 pips away, so I'll allow myself a maximum in a day of 40 pips. So $400 to $500 is my maximum loss for a so I'll try not to. That's kind of in my trading management, is that if I if I take 3 losses in the course of a day, I'm done trading for that day, no matter what. And that doesn't happen that too often. And if I but the ratio is tough to really decipher, because I'll, on a good day when the market's really moving, I'll take anywhere between 15 and 30 trades at an average of 3 to 5 to 8 pips. So so in an average day, I'm still ahead, anywhere from 50 to 100 pips, depending on the day. So so basically, yeah, I'm probably going to get stopped out here on this Euro CAD, more than likely, and if that's the case, that's it happens. And multiply at that. Yeah, I don't have too many losing trades, because I don't stay in the trades very long. So that's kind of my. So we'll come. But if it's set there for a reason. I mean, so if I lose it, I lose it. And unfortunately, that was a trade that just wasn't meant to be for me. And then I'll have to go and look at it later and find out what I did wrong. And so I try to review all of my trades at the end of the day. So I mean, theoretically, this trade looked like it was a solid trade to go short. I am fighting the higher time frame, so that's probably where my mistake is that I should be. Maybe I'll be looking at trying to alter that as to if I'm close to the of the low of the previous day, then I should maybe stay out of that trade. All right. So we have an inside bar on this euro pound for short. Come back to it. If it breaks, I'll take the trade to the short. Pardon me. Yeah, I think I'm going to get I think I'm going to get stopped out on that ECAD. Go back to it. I still have another four pips to go before I'm stopped out, so we'll let it play out. It would be nice to see the UJ turn around at this point and start going short again. That would be I do set pending orders every once in a while, but I like to see what the candle is doing. You know, we were looking at the euro.
What's the highest time frame you go up to, David? You look 4 hour, 1 hour?
I'm looking at a 4 hour on my other monitor. I will look at daily every once in a while, but I mean, again, I'm a scalper, so I like to just go with the movement of the moment. All right. Yeah, so I'm about to be hammered out of this ECAD. So, unfortunately, can't win them all. That was a bad decision on my behalf if I get stopped out, which looks like it could happen. All right, let's keep looking here.
There's a nice little pullback on USD CHF.
Yeah.
Just got 4 pips out of it.
Yeah. All right, so I have a sell on the Euro Aussie to go short. Yeah, it's right at the daily open, so yeah. I think I'm going to leave that one alone. Inside bar short on the Euro pound. All right, so let's see this. Yep. All right, let's see where we're at. This pound dollar looks good for a long. I missed the original trade, which would have been good. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. We just took profit on that EJ. I'm still in the. I'm still surviving the ECAD. So there was my profit on the EJ. All right. See what other trouble we can get ourselves into. Yeah, I don't want to do that. This is a good reason why you have it. It's nice to have multiple time frames because here I'm looking to get into this Euro Aussie short, but I see that it's bouncing off the daily levels and hasn't broke it, and it's coming to bottom of a channel on an upswing on the 4 hour and the daily. Now, so I'd like it to test that 75 first, and then I'm in hopes that it's going to break through and let it retest it. Looks like the 200 is holding nicely at the moment for the Euro CAD. We probably get another signal to go short here. Well, we got 4.5 minutes, a little over 4.5 minutes left of that candle. So hey, Preet is one of the guys that is using the multi-charts. Do you want to give any input as to what your thoughts on it are?
You want me to say something?
Sure, if you want.
Well, You know, I'm only trading GU and you know, pound and euro, so nothing specially over here. I'm trading mostly levels, and for me, as euro is still below 111, I'm still holding short from 111.16. So, and cable is short, it's long as euro pound, it's short, because I'm watching euro pound for a direction of the pound dollar, because this is like mirror trading. You can watch either pair and you will see they go exactly opposite. Same as euro dollar, it's exactly opposite of dollar Swiss franc. So, but I'm trading only pound dollar and euro dollar, but watching euro and pound and the dollar and Swiss for the direction of the said pairs. So far, for me, cable just hit the resistance at 23.64, and that was the previous high. So let's see how we'll react at that level, and especially now in 10 minutes we have that court ruling decision about the Brexit.
Right.
So question is, what is going to happen? Maybe there is going to be some crazy, you know, crazy reaction, or if there is nothing strange with it, I don't know.
I
We will
see.
see.
Okay. Well, now you're using you're using the chart shifter program. Do you like it?
Well, I'm actually not using it at the moment because, you know, I'm just trading two pairs. So, you know, it's no point. It doesn't make any complicated for watching two pairs at the two, and I have two monitors, two
Okay.
screens. So don't need to use the switching, because I have, you know, just two pairs. So
Here I was
fine
looking
to
for
do that.
here I was looking for a plug, and you're not even using it. Wow. Yeah, it's all good. All right. I think I need to go get a coffee.
Yeah, probably good. I lost the electricity. All my area lost the electricity for 45 minutes, so I couldn't even make a coffee or anything. So I'll get one for sure.
All right. Well, I don't really see a whole heck of a lot. I'll be back in a couple of minutes here, guys.
Yeah, just be here at in 7 minutes time when the court ruling is out. That decision.
Do you think it's going to be positive or what?
I don't know. It's really. I think they're gonna. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even say anymore what's positive, what's negative for Brexit. You know, because
Well, I personally think that the pound is slowly starting to recover itself. I mean, it bottomed out at about, well, besides the crash flash,
Right.
what was it, 120 or so. It's already back up to 123. It's nearly halfway back up to where it was before Brexit at 151. Seems to be a very resilient currency. It's bouncing back.
All right, I'm back. Let's see what's going on. I really feel for the people in the U.S. with regards to this the election. I mean, it's got to be fairly embarrassing for them, I would think. UCHEF, let's go look at UCHEF. Thank you. Let's take a, oh yes, UCHEF long is nice. Kind of missed the entry on it. I'm not going to chase it. I'd like it to break above the 25 before I actually took it. If I had just breaking and taken it to the 25, it would have been good for 2 or 3. But let's hope that it, if it breaks above the 25, and then we get a little bit of a pullback with an inside bar, then I'll be very happy to take it to the next swing high, or you know. But I mean, if you can look here for the 1 hour, it's been ranging, you know, for a really long time. So all right, my ECAD's come back to life. My ECAD has come back to life. Good morning, Brian. I don't know, I didn't see you in the room. How are you?
David, I dropped something into your Skype window then. Just take a look to see whether I don't actually know what I'm looking at. So I've done some lines on GBP Aussie.
Well, just send me a message. Send me a message and I'll take a look at it.
It should be in your Skype.
Oh, I don't see, no, I don't see nothing in my Skype. I'm just looking at it now.
Oh wait, it's still downloading, hang on.
Okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Yeah, it's on its way. Let's go back and look at this EuroCAD. I'm probably going to pull out of it, take my money and run. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I closed it at a minus, so it counts as a minus. Oh, it had a little pullback there. I was up 2 pips and it pulled back and gave me a minus half a pip. What a dog. Well, it's better than the 15 that it was. All right, let's.
Some reaction on the court ruling decision. Anybody has any info? What happened?
I don't know. Ask Glenn. Any info on the decision?
I don't know. Let me. I'm looking at.
Not yet, he says. None yet. All right, well, I'm totally flat, so I have 2 losses now, so I want to get 1 more. Only allowed 3 a day. No more.
Well, I wish I can be so disciplined as you are.
It's taken a lot of years, my friend, a lot of years.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to look at this
Well,
chart. Okay, so let me pull this over. You mind if I'm sharing?
No, please do.
All right, so pound Aussie. So what are the MAs that you're using here? Okay, so you're using like a oh, what the heck is that called? The shadowing. It's I used to use one of those.
Yeah, it's called a crossover or something. There's something else to put on there, but I just took all the noise away there. What I'm looking at is I drew these lines this is an hour chart, and I drew it on the last I was on the last candle. Yeah, it was on the last candle to the one that's being painted at the moment. There's a nice channel going up there.
There is.
There was this beginning of a confluence between that very distinct pin bar and the candle just before the one that's been, no, actually the one when I sent it there, the next one hasn't started yet. It is, in the meantime it's going. It seems to be respecting that, but now how do I, can one read out of here? Firstly, I'm reading that this is in an uptrend. If I look at the channel.
Right. Well, let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is in an uptrend if I look at the channel. But let me pull up pound Aussie. All right. So most definitely, you're right. There's your uptrend right here on the channel. It's well, let's look at and everything says that everything says that it's up. Right from the 1 minute right through to the 4 hour. So
more and more I'm liking this chart switch of yours, because whichever currency you put up, it pulls up the 3 different time frames simultaneously. Yeah. I would have gone switch between time frames now because I've got about 6 different charts that I'm
so for an example here, if
I go into it and on the left, it's between the hour and the 50 and the 5 within that chart. This is nice because you can see immediately what's going on.
Yeah. So if I'm looking at that's the 1 hour. I'm on that one. I may just go look here. All right, so let's change that to a 4 hour and let's just put that down in here. So now I have so I now have a 4 hour, a 1 hour, a 15 minute. So and then I can zoom that out a little. Oops, wrong one. This one, I have to zoom this one out a little here. All right. So theoretically, depending on how big your monitor is or whatever, the monitor I'm on right now is 50 inches. The other.
Whoa, what is he doing now?
Look at that go. Nice, nice. So inside bar. Oh, let's go look at the UHF. Yeah, there goes. Broke the 25 and onward and upward it goes. Well, somebody's got the early news on the Brexit. It seems to be, the pound seems to be moving. And back down it comes. Oh. Oh.
Angels has come back on the chat room here now with the news.
Yeah.
Very nice new news. Angel came back, cannot trigger Article 50 without Parliament's approval. Government loses.
Yeah, the government loses. That's what I'm reading too.
So a huge surge ahead and then suddenly pull back.
Oh. Oops.
This is where it's important to spend a lot of screen time. If you don't sit around and watch this, there's no way you can see all the nuances and everything happening.
No. No. Yeah, I see that the DAX is closed up. I had it's funny. I had a pending order at 104.02, and I took it off a while back because I just because I don't really understand it very much. So I'm gonna take some time and do some screen time on it. So.
Okay, just see the news. High Court rules government cannot trigger Article 50 without approval from Parliament. That just came out.
Yeah.
So Parliament has to approve the Brexit and trigger the Article 50.
Can they actually go ahead and cancel, nullify that whole Brexit move? Force them back in?
Geez, I'm not really concentrating, guys. Oh, I'm seeing stuff I'm missing all over the place.
What is it? G'day, guys. Sorry, I just figured out how to use my microphone. It was just a simple click of the button. But I was wondering, what is the Article 50 release? Where are you getting that feed from? Is that Edward that said that?
Yeah. Then on our chat room, you asked a couple of minutes ago, where is it now?
Just any Fairfax news release isn't
Yeah.
really a reliable source when it comes to so whatever they're trying to print and what the actually outcome was. So Randstad's a good source because it's pretty much just tells you how it is. Randsquawk, sorry, Randsquawk. I haven't really explained what that is.
Well, no, Rensquawk is really good. I mean, you have to subscribe to it. It's a good service, though.
Yeah, no, I've got it, and I mean, like Skype's very limited, but I wanted to feed Randsquawk into Skype. I got told it could be done, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. So
I'll drop me a line later, and I'll see if I can talk to a couple of my buddies and see what we can maybe do.
It's ongoing, continuous stuff. Like it does get full on. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to have all the have all the right information in front of you all the time. So.
But David, I was just wondering on the Aussie Jappy.
Yeah.
You've got it basically flat, like your waves, like your moving averages. So the yellow is an indicator that you've developed. Is that correct? Yellow wave.
No,
it's a three-dimensional. It's a four-dimensional wave. Is that right? Four-dimensional.
No, I didn't develop it. I've been. There's another gentleman that has been really working on the wave. Basically, the wave is now what I'm trading is still my regular 1030, but the wave is from shift 1 to shift 7. So I'm looking for the wave to come together. Narrow is the path. So like for an example right here, the wave it's crossing itself right now. It's coming together, so it's very narrow. So when I'm looking at it, I'm going to be looking for shorts once the wave breaks. If the wave breaks above the 30, I'll be looking for longs to go long. Like for an example, right here on the 15-minute chart, it's breaking above the 30. So, and all of the wave is opening up, so it means it's going wider. So likelihood of this going long is better, and it could go all the way to the 25. So that's kind of the area where I'm looking for it right now to go to. I don't know if I explained that very well or not.
Okay.
It basically is just showing me where price action is coming to a head or slowing down. You know, like so. What's the momentum of the market doing right now? So when the wave is wide and it's crossed and it's wide, it's a good trade to go in the direction of the wave.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
a four-dimensional wave, though. That's the way I'm meant to be looking at it, right?
Yeah.
4 dimensions.
Yeah. So, you know, like, I mean, if you look at the wave on a 5-minute here, which is what here's an inside bar right here. I'm going back and looking at it back. So, but there's an inside bar. So what did the what did the wave tell us at that point in time in the in the trade? Let's just go back here. So here it had consolidated a little bit, and then it had started to open up on this candle. So with the break of this candle, would have been good to go long based on the wave on a 5-minute, and sure enough, you would have done well. Here, the wave is much wider, and everything is moving away from each other. The fan is moving away from itself. So you'll have a pullback here. So this will create a little narrower path here, sideways, and then if it breaks that to go long again and gives me another signal, maybe to go long here, I'll take it long.
Yeah, it's a very interesting wave. Believe it or not, I'm very interested. But I was just wondering why you need two. Like,
well,
what does?
You don't need two. You can just use one wave. We're testing. Like there's testing going on this all the time. I like the 30, so I like to know what I trade the 1030. That's my main setup, main system that I trade. So when I trade it, I like to see exactly what the 1030 is doing. So I can see here on a 5-minute that my 10 and my 30 are separating, but I can also see that the 10 is starting to flatten, and so is the 30. So I'm expecting a pullback here, right? Which is what it's doing now. So let's see what it does. Now it's very choppy on the 5-minute. That's why the 15-minute and the 1 hour is just the 1 hour is incredible. There's the 1 hour right here. There's the wave going sideways here. And
so what is the name of the wave? Like, what is it called?
We just call it the wave. Basically, again, all it is it's the whatever moving average you want to use, and it's just shifted from 1 through 7, and I've just made the shift 1 and the shift 7. I've highlighted them as a, but you can test it with the 34. The 34 is what's it's really well. You can test it with a 550. You can test it with whatever moving average you really like, and it really, it's very it's very good. Let's put it that way. I mean, basically, if you're in direction of the wave, then and you get a good entry at a lower time frame.
Just if you could put on the daily and see, could I have a look at the daily wave? That's all right.
Sorry.
How does it work on the higher time frames? Does it work okay in the higher time frames? Or?
Oh, it works awesome. I mean, this is a 1 hour. You're looking at a 4 hour. We had here where we had a cross here. So basically, there's your wave on the 4 hour. The wave has come down underneath. The 10 and the 30 have crossed right here, which is this inside bar right here. Well, I mean, that would have been good for 60 pips, as you can see. And now you can see the waves slowly right now starting to go sideways. So it's going to go into a little bit of a consolidation mode here, and that's on the 4 hour.
Yep.
Right. So when the wave is on like when it crosses, when the 10 crosses the 30, even on a 4 hour, I mean, you've got really good opportunity for.
So the moving averages that you're using are smart moving averages or exponential moving averages?
I'm using EMAs right now, but one of the lads that in my other room, or not my room, and in the other room I'm in, he's using the 34 simple, I think, at the moment, and he's good for 20 pips almost every single trade, almost.
Wow. What's his name?
Pat.
All right.
Yeah. I'll introduce you to him. I'll pop you into the room and let you say hi. Actually, I could do that right
Yeah.
now. He's the well, he's incredible. He's a great trader, and just let me see here. There you go. I just added you to that room, so I don't add a lot of people to it, so we keep it very, very small and very tight.
Okay, I'll try not to tread on any toes.
Yeah.
I've got that many Skype groups now. I've got over 20 Skype groups. I'm like, there's no way I can control that. So I'm really bummed about. I don't want to talk about negative, but I got read down the wrong path. But I guess, I really wanted to develop a live trading platform for everyone.
Right.
So everyone could see my trades live in front of them. But, I'm not going to give up on hope of that. But, yeah, I think, Nick's changed his attitude a little bit, Nick from Forex Singles, and we've got some really good, hopefully things go forward next year for him, and, some really good traders in the group as well. It's just for the people that are new to the Skype group, I was a little bit bummed about the market is just consolidated, if you know what I mean. It's not really moving that great, so there's no real clean trades out there. So I only like to post clean trades and what I consider to be a trade, but I'm really enjoying Naked Forex Forum, and I know Noel Fuller pretty well, so hopefully I can get him in the Skype group, but he's living in anyway. You don't like Noel Fuller, Dave, or you just don't like the way he teaches, or you reckon he's a bit of a con man, or what's the
Who? Sorry.
You know Noel Fuller at all?
Yeah.
Fuller?
No. Yeah. No. I have nothing against anybody really.
He's got the #1 forum site in Forex at the moment, and well, apparently so. It's a bit of hype, but yeah, he's yeah.
Me, I just well, as you can tell, I've posted in your room quite a few trades.
Yeah, I appreciate all the effort, man, and I that for me, if you're going to start trading, you shouldn't be scalping. Scalping's very advanced. It's just my opinion, but I lost money trying to scalp. I was using indicators and everything like that. Then I discovered, basically a book called Naked Forex, and it changed my way of thinking. And at the time, I never thought it would be possible to make money to make a living out of Forex through scalping. But am I am I a true pro trader? I should be able to scalp as good as I trade the higher time frames. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of thinking now. But I've been working on my scalping a bit, but I probably will get better over time. But I definitely, just me, I think the high time frames are for me, just on a personal level. But when you first started scalping, David, how did you get into it? Did you hang out on Forex Signals for the first? What made you decide scalping was for you? If I could ask.
Well, okay. So when I first got into, long story short, I was building a house for a couple of traders, two different traders, two different houses. We were building big houses, and they were teaching me some stuff. So I did, and one was a commodities trader, and the other one was a currency, and you know, I had a really bad accident, and so I lost most of the movement in one of my arms, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, so I was looking to get into something else, and so I did some project management for these guys, and they took me kind of under their wing, and they were teaching me stuff. And as I was doing that, I kind of um, um, I was learning a lot, and I was looking at stocks and everything else, and I really didn't have the money at the time to play with the stock markets, and so I did courses through a couple of these guys, and then I got into all the hype with binary options.
Oh, really? Wow.
And I lost my shirt. I made money, and people wouldn't pay me, and uh, you know.
Really? Wow.
So
Wow.
I really don't want to go into naming names, but I got screwed. One broker screwed me out of almost 30 grand, and another one screwed me out of about 12,000. In that area, which isn't really a lot of money, but it's enough. It's enough for a lot of people. So so I just kept I kept trying, and then I got into a couple of other groups here on the Skype, and talking with some people, and my mentor, his name is Roger. He he was a scalper. He traded levels, pretty much, just zones and levels, and his main thing was.
Have you been triggered?
Pardon me?
Sorry. Have you got triggered? Did you about to get triggered? EU? Sorry.
Yeah, I just took that EU just now. Yeah, I took that. While we're talking, I'm still looking at trades and trading. I'm in the EA short and the EU short. Anyway, so I did. So I learned from him, and he's been my mentor. He's off doing other stuff at the moment. He doesn't trade. We trade, once in a while together still, but.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's taken me. It took me about 4 years to find what really worked for me properly, and
Yeah.
doing that. Sorry, and doing that, I've tried long-term trading, and it's just never worked for me. Well, I like to see the $400 to $500 a day going into my bank account.
Yeah.
So, and as I say to everybody, I said my ADHD keeps kicking in all the time, right? So, even though I don't have it, it's just, it's like I'm in this euro dollar trade. I'm up I'm up $30 on it right now.
Okay.
I'm out of
Yeah,
it.
that's cool.
So I can do that. I'm up for $35 on my EA trade right now. Let me just show it to you. There it is. There. I'm up $40 on it. I'm out of it. I made $70 in the last 5 minutes of talking to you.
Yeah.
All right. What could be wrong with that?
Well, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. But,
Right.
yeah, I lock positions in, and when the market swings, but the market's really not swinging at the moment, so it's definitely a scalper's market, and I should teach myself how to scalp well, and yeah, like I said, I really do like Walter Peters, and Noel Fuller hates scalping. He hates day trading with a passion, and I've had a few beers with Noel and stuff like that, so I do know him on the personal level, and
Yeah.
I do know there's a hatred there, which is kind of a little bit of overkill, but once you discover, yeah, like I don't hate scalpers. I just don't. I hate to be teaching someone from, say, like I would hate to be trying to teach people how to scalp. Put it that way, I don't think it's possible.
Well, you're right. You're right. It's very hard. I've had probably 400, 500 people go through my rooms, and there's probably only 3 or 4 that I know of that really can trade the way that I trade. They have to
Yeah.
they have to know you have to know how you want to trade. It's really that simple. You like the long term, the setups and everything else, and you're taking smaller lot size positions, to do so. I like I like just getting in and out of the market, and making sure that at the end of the day the money's in my pocket, and there's nothing wrong with either. There's nothing wrong with either way, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I just
I'm glad you I'm glad you don't mind scalpers, because otherwise.
Yeah, I'm going to teach myself how to scalp. Like if I want to go work for a bank or something like that, which I'm in talking to a few banks here in Australia and stuff like that. But I need to learn how to scalp a lot better than what I'm doing now. But yeah, like I will pick up my scalping skills a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's what a lot of the banks like to do. They'll take position levels, and they'll take 300, 400, 500 lots at one level, and they'll take it for 3 pips, and they'll get out, with
exactly.
$100,000. And
exactly. There are longer term traders that work for banks. Like I have researched it, and I do know a few high time frame traders that work for banks. Yeah. But I think I would be not mixing with the crew if I don't scalp as well. I've got a few opportunities with some banks, but
yeah.
I'm pretty happy to.
Yeah, unfortunately here in Canada, and especially where I am, I'm very remote. I don't have that privilege of going and hanging out and having dinner with people. I did teach through I did teach a couple of meetups.
Like most people here in Australia don't know what Forex is, but is there any communities in Canada that like Forex communities at all? Or
there's a couple, not very many. They're still 3 to 4 hours away from me, if any. Okay. There may be 1 or 2 of them in Toronto. There's 2 brokers in Toronto. I did do a course for a company down in Toronto last winter. I went in and did they call them meetups, and I was one of the presenters of this meetup, teaching teaching scalping. But there's very, very few of them, and there's there's very few good scalpers or good traders in Canada that I know of. I probably only know maybe 4.
So you're like the Viper Jeff, right? You know Jeff.
Yeah, I know Jeff.
Or
I know of him.
Never...
I've never met him. I'd love to meet him. I'd love to go down to Toronto and meet him, but
maybe you should, just get in contact with Nick and see, like Nick McDonald knows Jeff the best now. We've sort of,
But Viper's
sure
not.
the guy's obviously hope to develop something for like all the forums I'm a part of and give something really positive back to the community of Forex. And you know, like I'm pretty amazed about the MT4 switch chart thing that you've developed. One of my major hates with MT4 was how long it takes to change a chart. It was, but I used like MT4 for about a week, then I found something different.
Which is fine, but the thing is, and that's why I'm really trying to find somebody to help me market it, because the beauty of this is the beauty of this is that most people use MT4.
Yeah, it's so true. I don't understand why, but most people use MT4. So.
And most brokers do too.
Yeah, like you know, I did speak to FXCM, like some of my close friends at FXCM and stuff like that, and yeah, I've got like an IT team from FXCM that we're going to have a look at it. Now, I'm not sure how the MT4 is regulated to the broker, so I know FXCM's got its own regulated MT4. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a fair statement? So they were explaining something to me that there was a licensing MT4 issue. Is that right? Or there's a license? I don't know. It was just a pretty blasé conversation. I wasn't a serious one, but from my understanding, that it would be really good if you could get this developed and put it out there for people. But
well, it's developed. I've taken all of the bugs out of it. I just have to get the right people to market it for me. You know, and I mean, that's really what I'm looking at.
Yeah, no, it'd be awesome. So
CS wants you to accept his.
All right, I thought that was like a. All right.
No, he's a moderator. That's his room. He's had that room for years.
All right.
Say no. Tell him no.
All right.
Anyways, I'm going to keep plugging away here. You know, see where I'm at. I got my Aussie CADs in profit. My Aussie dollar is just about in profit. I'm down 1.5 on it right now. All right, so let's see what else is out here to get myself in trouble with.
Should I tell him about the Skype group? Yep. No.
Nah. You can add him. You can add him if you want.
No. I don't want to upset anyone. I was just like, he's asked me who I am. And I was like,
yeah.
Wow.
You'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy that room.
All right.
there's not a lot of not a lot of bullshit in the room, so that's good. Excuse my language. Anyways, I'm probably gonna pop out of this webinar now and then get ready for my good old daily events. Let's see what I've done today. I've taken what have I done? I haven't taken a lot of trades today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trades. I'm up 54 pips. That's not bad. All right. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna call her here. I've had a good enough run at this morning when there's really not a lot to run at. So hopefully I'll record. I think I've recorded this, so I'll try and get it posted tonight again. It's going to take me a couple hours to get it put together. Anyways, I'm glad you guys, so you got something you wanted to say?
No, it's cool. I'd just like to say, yeah, thanks for everyone for sharing stuff in the Sky group, and hopefully we get something developing that's going to be better for everyone next year. But yeah, that's what can I say? Just thanks for everyone's input, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I guess.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the Sky group.
Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow. What is today? Today's Thursday. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be, depending on wing night tonight, whether or not I'm going to be participating in a webinar tomorrow or not, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right.
I've got Chris's webinar and Blake Munro. He's got a bit of hype behind him, Blake, and he's Forex Analytics.
Yeah.
And it's a really good website. I don't want to come across like I'm selling, but these are the guys. Blake Munro, I do respect him a lot as a pro trader. He's got a webinar coming up in about half an hour, and that's where I'll be going. But I'll be also talking to people on Skype, and I'll post the link. Anyway,
enjoy your day.
Catch you later. Bye.
All right.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.